On out there, what is going on in America today? How is everybody? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? What's going on? How's everybody doing? So we're going to cover this video first. We're going to get into this video and we're going to hear a little bit from the girlfriend known as Acura Amanda. She's going to tell the story here. I went over and checked out Palm Beach Press's YouTube page, and it wasn't that intimidating. You know, he's not. Look at the thumbnail for this live. It's he's not an intimidating guy. He certainly doesn't treat the pigs like I do. I treat them much worse. Everybody, do me a favor. Can you please put in the comment section OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio? Put that in the comment section for me if you would. OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. We're going to get into that. And also, if you would please hit the like button. Let's get into it. Let's listen to what Acura Amanda has to say.
Hey guys, Acura Amanda here. It's been a while since I've come on my channel. I've been dealing with a lot, and I've come to explain mostly everything. I have been silent for so long, so has Palm Beach Free Press. Tonight's video is all about him. He is currently sitting in the Palm Beach County Jail. He has been sentenced to 30 days in the county jail, all because of this video.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
He just told me to move into the parking lot. Do you guys want to get it straight? Where do I need to move?
Over this way, please. Turn my camera around.
You're right, man. You can film. We just need you to back up away from us for a couple.
You guys just said off the sidewalk onto the parking lot. Where would you guys like me to move to? I'm asking carefully. What if I don't come over there and walk with you?
Okay, so we're going to go over this in very specific detail.
Are you not allowed to tell me where I have to be over here? So you guys don't like a camera pointed this way, or what's the problem over here?
We want you to move back a little bit.
Dude, I was standing back there, and then he said to move over here, so I moved over here for you.
I'm coming out there.
Come on, you can't be right on top of them as they're doing their investigation.
Oh, we got another camera over here. I like cameras. What's your name and badge number, sir? What was it? What's your name and badge number? Please do not put your hands on me, sir. I'm not allowed to ask him his name and badge number.
You are.
Now you're walking on me. What is your name and badge number? I did not hear you. Monath 4135.
Step back over there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know why I got hands put on me over here, though.
You're approaching me. Get back.
I'm not allowed to approach on a sidewalk.
No right to.
I'm not allowed to approach a sidewalk.
No, you don't. You have no right to approach
What statute
me.
is that? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Approach me. Okay?
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Listen, go take your legal stuff and go somewhere.
So you don't like the law? What are
I
you?
don't like when people approach me aggressively like you just.
So are you a tyrant or are you law enforcement?
Why are you asking me ridiculous, stupid questions?
I don't answer questions. Why are you asking me questions?
Palm Beach Free Press was never arrested at the time this video was made. Him and I then went to Internal Affairs.
We're going to stop right here for 1 second, and we're going to jump in here with some. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Delete Laws. Thank you for coming by. So we're going to jump real quick into some constitutional law here. The mistake that this man made is he did not invoke his First Amendment right to be the press. When you see a cop and you're filming, the words that come out of your mouth are, I invoked my First Amendment. You have to say it. You have to literally say those words. And the reason why you have to say those words is because if you don't, the clearly established prong is what you're going to get when you get to the Supreme Court or the federal court for suing that copper. The Supreme Court has set forth a two-part analysis when determining whether a cop is entitled to qualified immunity. One, whether the facts alleged by the plaintiff amount to a constitutional violation. So do the facts alleged by the plaintiff amount to a constitutional violation? If so, whether the constitutional right was clearly established at the time of the misconduct. And so if we go back to the video and what Palm Beach Press didn't say, was he did not explicitly say, I invoke my First Amendment right to be press. Let me show you a few places where he's in jail. We're going to get into that part too. But this has to be covered in a way so that people can learn and understand exactly how to invoke their constitutional rights. Your rights are a privilege as outlined in the 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas. So right here.
What is your name? Don't like a camera pointed this way, or what's the problem over here?
Never in any of these places. Okay.
He has been sentenced to 30 days in the county jail,
which is atrocious, absolutely atrocious. And I don't want any of you to get sentenced into jail and not have a direct path for recourse, because as Palm Beach Press is doing here, when he goes to federal court and sues, he could likely, I'm not trying to put any, pee in anybody's porridge here, but not good. Not good. And let's listen and let's show where you and I are going to do it different so that we have our constitutional rights to stand on.
all because of this video.
I invoke my First Amendment right to be press. Right then, right there, on camera, it was heard. And then he complied.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
He just told me to move into the parking lot. Do you guys want to get it straight? Where do I
Okay.
need to move?
Okay. Okay. No.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
He just told
right there. You now have to take command of the scene. I'm working in a capacity of the press. I have every right to film what these officers are doing in their official capacity. You cannot move me back and move me back. You have to take control of your freedom. You are free to be there. You say immediately, I am the press. I have a right to film this. I have a right to be here, right here. You see what I do. I plant my feet and I say, you can take me to jail if you want, but I'm not moving my feet. This is the new battleground right here. The new battleground is
me to move into the parking lot. Do you guys want to get it straight? Where do I need to move?
Go stand over there. That's the new battleground that we have to fight for and say, no, this is my freedom.
Turn my camera around.
You're right, man. You can film. We just need you to back up away from us for a couple.
You guys just said off the sidewalk onto the parking lot. Where would you guys like me to move to? I'm asking carefully. What if I don't come over there and walk with you?
Okay, so here's the thing. If you're going to step out in front of the coppers and you're going to take that chance, then you got to know what you're doing. And you have to be able to, he has Amanda on the phone. Amanda is the activist. I mean, he's got videos too. So, I mean, he's an activist as well. I don't want to negate his efforts. But what I'm saying is, when you step on the scene, you have to have your stick down. You tell that copper, I have every right to be here. You can't stop me from being pressed. Use your camera. Put it right out at him. Forget it. I'm standing right here. You can put tape up if there's a crime scene. Otherwise, I'm filming the police. Then you have to be willing to go to jail. He went to jail anyway. You understand? I hope everybody understands. You have to take control of your freedom, or they'll continue to do this.
Would you guys like me to move to? I'm asking carefully. What if I don't come over there and walk with you? Are you not allowed to tell me where I have to be over here? So you guys...
I wouldn't even entertain him. I would continue to film the police who are in their official capacity.
Sound like a camera pointed this way, or what's the problem
I
over
would
here?
film that right there. If someone's going in the back of that car, I'd be filming that. I don't have time to deal with you cops. I'm doing my job. I'm a journalist. I've invoked my First Amendment right to be press.
We want you to move back a little bit.
I'm on a public sidewalk. This sidewalk was created for me and my freedom. If I'm in a crime scene, then you could put up crime tape. But I'm filming this, as is my First Amendment right to be press. I am doing exactly that.
Dude, I was standing back there, and then he said to move over here, so I moved.
I don't need to plead my case. I need to let him know what my rights are. This is a public right of way right here, the sidewalk. You don't take over the sidewalk. And if you do, then put up crime tape. Otherwise, you're stopping me from filming what you're doing to the person in the back of that truck. And I'm willing to go to jail for that.
Over here for you.
I'm coming out there.
Come on, you just film over here. You can't be right on top of the mess they're doing their investigation.
I can be exactly where I'm free to be. You better get your stick down, or it's going to be you going to the dungeon.
Oh, we got another camera over here. I like cameras. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Okay. He doesn't come up and say, I invoke my First Amendment right to be press. Please identify your name and badge number. However you want to do it. But you have to say out loud to new coppers when you see them, I invoke my First Amendment right to be press. I tell you, listen, I saw some coppers today. I tried to pull over an audit, but they were already done before I could get there. From now on, every single interaction I have with cops, I'm going to inform them. I am a member of the press. I'm going to film this interaction. I hope you're having a nice day. You have to inform them. You take over with your rights, or they'll push you around.
What was it? What's your name and badge number? Please do not put your hands on me, sir. I'm not allowed to ask him his name and badge number. Now you're walking on me. What is your name and badge number? I did not hear you. Monath 4135.
No, I do get to approach you. I'm a member of the press, engaging in a First Amendment right to know exactly who you are on this scene here in your official capacity. Since you don't have anybody in custody and you're not wrestling anybody right now, I'd like you to identify your name and badge number. And I'll put my camera right in his face. You take control of your freedom or face the wrath.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know why I got hands put on me over here, though.
You're approaching me. Get back.
I'm not allowed to approach on a...
I have every right to approach you. I am a member of the press engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. You have to say it. You have to state it out loud. I don't care if you're an auditor, an activist. I have created it for you, a step-by-step tutorial. If you're not driving a car, if you're a non-driver in a car, if you're not driving, you have this in your wallet. It's yellow and black. You can't mess it up. It's just like your license. Cop cited. What do? You start filming the cop and you say to the camera, because it'll come in court later, I invoke my First Amendment right to be press. Why do I do that? Now, when it goes to court, I've already said it. You cannot deny in the clearly established prong that I have a First Amendment right. It's been ratified since 1793. Clearly, it's my constitutional right. Clearly, it's this jackboot thug pig's responsibility and oath to uphold my constitutional rights. And if I got it on a card and I say it out loud and it's on camera, bang! I got him in court. And what matters right now as we watch Palm Beach press go to jail, what matters right now, he did not invoke his First Amendment right, and now he's in jail. It's real world. It's real world consequences.
Sidewalk.
No right to
I'm not allowed to approach a sidewalk.
No, you don't.
No, he's saying I'm not allowed to approach a sidewalk instead of stating emphatically, I'm a member of the press. I have a right to approach you. Name and badge number. Now go sit down. I'm done with you.
You have no right to approach
What statute
me.
is that?
Yes, I do have a right to approach you. You jackboot thug pig.
Is that a
You have
misdemeanor
no
or a
right to
felony?
approach me.
Yes, I do have a right to approach you. You God blessed, you are a freaking public servant. I have every right to walk up to you. As a matter of fact, name and badge number. I didn't hear you the first time. Speak up a little louder. That's how you do. They work for you. They work for us. But for the love of all that is good, you better have your stick or you're going to go to jail. And he didn't ever invoke his First Amendment right. This gentleman who's in jail, the activist, never, ever once says, ever, I invoke my First Amendment right to be pressed. I have every right to be here. He never says that.
Okay?
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Listen, go take your legal stuff and go somewhere.
So you don't like the law? What are
I
you?
don't like when people approach me aggressively like you just.
So are you a tyrant or are you law enforcement?
Why are you asking me ridiculous, stupid questions?
I don't answer questions. Why are you asking me questions?
He didn't say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to not answer questions. But once he says he's press, that sets a different standard.
Palm Beach Free Press was never arrested at the time this video was made. Him and I then went to Internal Affairs on January 3rd, 2023 to file a complaint against Captain Mugridge and Lieutenant Monoff.
Hey guys, Palm Beach Free Press here. We are here at PBSO to follow up on a...
I mean, look, you look at people, and when you look at them, every man up until about, 16, 17 years old. And if you compete in athletics or combat sports, you size the guy up and down and you take a look at him and they all think, I'm old now. Now I think to myself, I hope this guy's not a moron. So you look at this guy, he's totally a tiny little dude, not intimidating at all, isn't intimidating to the cops, doesn't say horrifically mean, rude, horrible things like I do 100% because I have no respect for these people who sign up to be demons. Look at him. He's no threat to anybody.
Sheriff assaulting me. We have the complaint printed out here, ready to go in and see what happens.
Not a problem. I understand.
And wait for you to shut the door and me drive to the other place, and they say, no, we can't take it anyways, and just trying to drop something off.
It's 10:58.
Perfect. And then if I could steal your pen for the other two, I need to put a phone number and email address on there. I didn't put anything on there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you very much,
Pass it down the line.
Appreciate you. Have a good one.
All right. Y'all take care.
You
Happy
too.
New Year.
The following day, after this IA complaint was turned in to PBSO Internal Affairs, Deputy Sean Delhome filed PC probable cause against Palm Beach Free Press for resisting without violence.
So how does that happen? That happens because of Terry versus Ohio. It used to be probable cause supported by oath or affirmation of the victim. And now the cop is the victim. This is Terry versus Ohio. You're seeing it. It's every day, every case there is.
1 month later, his brother was served with a notice to appear, and charges were filed against Palm Beach Free Press. Over the next year that followed after that notice to appear was served, him and I have been fighting for his freedom. He went to trial 2 different times. The first trial, he represented himself. We got a hung jury. We had a mistrial. The second time around, he hired an attorney. We went to trial again. Right before Thanksgiving, 1 day before Thanksgiving, when those jurors, those 6 members of the jury, all they wanted to do was get home to their families and start their Thanksgiving break. I feel like he was not given a fair shot, and this is an attack on our God-given rights to the U.S. Constitution, even the Florida Constitution.
But the problem is he didn't invoke those rights. And the clearly established prong, the federal judges are working against us. The Supreme Court's working against us. If you don't invoke your privileges, you don't have your privileges.
But let's look at the real facts here. They have come after me personally. They have come after my children. They have come after the man that I love. At the end of the trial, when the guilty verdict was read, my business partner was arrested. He was arrested in the courtroom.
Yeah. This is pretty crazy. This is a pretty crazy story. They targeted this guy and beat him up and said that he attacked the cops in the courtroom. These guys, there's no end to what they'll do.
For battery on a law enforcement officer.
Yeah.
He walked out of those doors. I did not see him batter anybody. But all of those deputies that you've seen in that video, they were all there when they were not subpoenaed to be there. They were there for every single hearing. You want to know why, guys? Because they had a personal vendetta against Palm Beach Free Press. Lieutenant Monoff, at sentencing today, he got up on the stand and said that the video enticed a bunch of phone calls to PBSO, phone calls that were not very nice, phone calls that he said were threatening. Did that come from me? No. Did that come from Palm Beach Free Press? No. Those were citizens redressing their government and expressing their anger and frustration at the video that you and I just watched. My business partner was taken to jail. We had to bond him out on Thanksgiving because they're alleging that he battered one of those deputies in there. It just did not happen. Everybody around me, they have personally attacked. Now the man that I love is sitting in the county jail right now.
Yeah, and it's wrong. What happened to him is wrong. And the cops attacking her business partner, physically beating him up and throwing him in jail and saying that he attacked a cop is wrong. What's happening here a light needs to be shined. And the people need to understand what's going on. If you live in Florida, in the West Palm Beach area, you guys need to start reaching out to your representatives, going to your city council. You need to jump in.
Why? Because we put them on YouTube. You don't like being on YouTube, do you guys? You're going to take an innocent man, rob him of his freedom.
Well, what's sad is the judge who actually did rob him of his freedom, the prosecutor who prosecuted, seeing on video that Palm Beach Free Press did absolutely nothing wrong.
The only thing that he told me was, Amanda, stay strong, before they took him into custody today. Stay strong. Tell the kids that I love them. He does not deserve to be sitting in the county jail. He was maliciously prosecuted. They did the same thing to me, guys. I haven't shared my story yet. What they did to me has left me with PTSD for the rest of my life.
Okay, so I love Acura Amanda. I mean I have nothing but love for this woman. However, if you're gonna be an activist, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna be, the worst things can happen to you. I've told my stories on here of some horrible, horrible things that I've been through because of the police. If you're going to be an activist and your bell gets rang, maybe you shouldn't do it too much. If it's going to rock you, I already know they're going to arrest me, put me in torture cuffs, strip search me, try to completely drag my soul out of me. They're going to try to break me. Won't happen. Won't happen. I mean, you're not going to break my spirit. I'm going to get out of there eventually if you don't kill me. But I'm ready for whatever is going to come, no matter what that may be. So God, give her the strength to overcome this and to persevere and come back to the auditing world. She's amazing.
What they did to me. The state had no other choice but to dismiss the charges against me after I met with the FBI. All I can say, guys, is we need all hands on deck here. We have one of our own that's sitting in the county jail right now because he was exercising his rights. He did not mean any ill intent. We do not mean any harm against these people. We do this for accountability. If there's anybody, any appellate attorneys, anybody that you can think of, please send me an email at AcuraAmandaProductions@gmail.com. They have launched a campaign against everybody in my circle, everybody around me.
So that's what they do, and that's why Team DLZ is so strong. The people who are the moderators and the team who comes here and has for the last couple of years, that's the reason why we're so strong, is because they're going to attack your friends, your family, employees, ex-employees, investors, partners, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. You got to be ready for it. They're going to come with everything they got always to hurt you.
All because they couldn't get to me. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm making this video today. I might not be back tomorrow. I know that they're planning something for me as well. They just had to take him out of the picture. It's so sad that a jury found him guilty. He did nothing wrong.
That's the part I find incredible. A prosecutor prosecuted it. A jury saw it. A judge sat there. That's what I find to be unbelievable.
Please leave a comment down below, guys, and I will keep you updated. The story will continue.
Sure. Drop a comment. Always, if you're just going to put the word algorithm, you can put algorithm, but drop something. Give it a like for sure.
Thank you guys for your support.
Okay, so that's Acura Amanda and what she's going through. Listen, I dropped the cop car down to $10. It's $10 on my store. I mean, so that you could have both the driver and the non-driver cop card. You have to have both. You have to have the non-driver and the driver cop card. I put them for $10. I shipped off like 30 of these things yesterday. That's how many people are getting these cop cards. You have to use your cop card. It has to be in your wallet. And I've got some great content for you right now. I have a great video to show you guys. The next video I'm going to show you is freaking awesome. It's awesome. I just sent the guy a StreamYard link. I hope he can get on. April, what's going on? How is everybody? I have a great video for you. You're going to love this video. You're going to love this guy. I hope that he'll be able to jump on. I sent him the link. I sent him the StreamYard link on Instagram. I hope that he can jump on. Listen, as far as Palm Beach Free Press, Acura Amanda, my prayers, hopes, I'm with you all the way. For people who watch that, you have got to speak your rights into existence. You know, in the federal civil rights lawsuit I have against Las Vegas Metro Police Department, it says my first statement to the cop is, I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. I have a right to be here. Now, go get in your car, little doggy, and do as you're told. And he arrested me, and I'm suing them for $5 million. The very first line inside of my motion that I just filed day before yesterday says, I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. I have every right to be here. That's how you have a federal civil rights lawsuit, when you invoke your rights. All right, let's check out this other video. This is dope. Amanda Acura, love you, honey. My prayers are with you. My prayers are with Palm Beach Free Press that he's okay inside of the dungeon. So I hope this guy comes on. Man, this is... So I haven't even subscribed. I just saw this today. I saw this last night, and I sent him a comment, and I said, hey, I said, can I see that full video? I'd like to show that to my audience. And he got back to me on Instagram and said, yeah, I just sent him the link to StreamYard to get in. You are going to love this. This guy is so this is the model anarchist. I watched a couple of his videos. He doesn't believe, well, you know what? This is a great video. So I'll just let him do it. He can explain himself. November 13th, 2023.
I'm off Grassman, California Patrol. Please, I'm stopping you. Your registration's expired.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
I don't have a driver's license.
You don't have a driver's license?
No, I returned it to the DMV.
You returned it to the DMV?
Yeah, in December of 2019.
Why?
I mean, the truth is that you know, the state is ran by very evil people, man. And I just don't need permission to drive from guys that wage war all over the world and do terrible things to children.
Okay.
I guess you could say I'm a tax protester.
Okay. Do you have insurance for the vehicle?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
And to help you out, I probably have a bench warrant out for non-payment to traffic court.
Okay.
I'm not a bad dude.
Any alcohol drinks for you tonight?
Oh, no, sir. And to help you out, I probably have a bench warrant out for non-payment to traffic court.
Okay.
I'm not a bad dude.
Any alcohol to drink for you tonight?
Oh, no, sir.
When was the last time you had any alcohol?
Probably like last Thursday, maybe.
Last Thursday. Okay. Where are you living right now?
I gave the man, it goes kind of fast, his little blurbs in between. And he wrote here, I gave the man in the police costume my address and verified the information on my passport. In my experience, refusing this information leads to me being kidnapped and my car being stolen.
Yeah, looks like this is still valid. Okay. So, just out of curiosity, so you gave back your driver's license because the people who run the state of California are evil.
Well, not just the state, but the entire government. I just,
Why do you have a passport?
Because if I don't have a passport, it's just so difficult to navigate the system. I make small compromises just like everybody else does, but I try to live as authentically to my belief system as possible, man. And
Okay. I'm
just
trying to understand. So
I have a really hard time allowing the system to utilize my efforts to wage war all over the place, man, all over the place. And so,
I mean, is he not just so right on? What is your tax dollar spent on? Wars, bombs, cops, cages. That's what your tax. Did you see the coppers are getting all new torture cuffs? Now the torture cuffs no longer have a chain that twists. They now just have a hinge. So that's even more comfortable for you now. But he nailed it. I mean, this guy, he absolutely nails it. That's why I'm showing you the video. For me personally, I'm going to live within the system of my driver's license and my documents because I have bigger things I'm trying to accomplish and I can't get bogged down in getting arrested every time I get pulled over. So like you said, you have to make concessions if you really want, depends on what you want. So all the power in the world to him, but let's see what he has to say.
okay.
that's where I'm at.
Do you believe in following?
So
So
I have a really hard time allowing the system to utilize my efforts to wage war all over the place, man, all over the place. And so
okay.
that's where I'm at.
Do you believe in following? Do you believe that everybody should follow the rules?
I believe that everybody should follow the natural laws of human interaction. Those are the rules ingrained within each and every one of us. But the rules that...
I can't with the train going by.
My apologies. I believe that each and every one of us have the natural laws of human interaction ingrained within us, which basically says all interaction should be voluntary. And so I believe in those rules, but I don't believe in the rules imposed upon us by a system that is obviously broken and not serving the people and perpetuates poverty and war.
Okay.
And so
So then, if the government didn't wage war, would you get registration, insurance, and a driver's license?
If there wasn't gravity, could you fly? What are you talking about? The government wages war on us, the people. The government plants these people in cars to try to give us tickets to just rake a little money out of us. Their goal when they pull us over is to arrest us, impound our car, and steal our money. So what are you talking about? That's the system. The system, the guy behind him right now, who the guy he's talking to, he wants to take money out of this guy's wallet. That's what his whole goal is.
I would certainly be open to engaging with systems that were based on voluntary interactions that were good ideas. There's a lot of things about the DMV and about the government and about law enforcement that are good ideas, but when there's literally a gun to my head, these lights are intimidating. You got a gun on your hip, and
the gun is not to your head. I haven't touched it once since I walked up.
It's figurative. Right. I mean, if you were off duty, you wouldn't have stopped me, because
I don't have the authority to stop you because I'm not law enforcement.
exactly, and your authority is derived from your belief in government. I just don't believe in government. It's a really terrible idea that has caused so much suffering. I
Right.
really.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Oh no, sir.
No. All right. Send the vehicle right back.
Sure.
The man wearing the police costume returned 9 minutes later.
Every time you vote, you just vote to support more of this system.
Well, see, this is where I'm going to disagree, and this is where I have fundamental differences with a few people in this community as well. I disagree with him, but I'm still going to let him be heard. He has. You got the floor, bro. Go ahead.
More of the tyranny.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So here is your passport back.
Oh, thank you.
I checked. You do not have any bench warrants.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's. Oh my God, you made my night.
You're
Oddly enough.
Being completely honest with me, you surrendered your driver's license. Your license is expired, like you mentioned. Unfortunately, we do live in a representative government where we elect people who make laws for us, and some of those laws are that you have.
I don't vote. I didn't elect any of these people.
But that's the society that we live in. Okay, and those are the laws that were enacted.
I get where you're coming from.
So I understand that you don't agree with those laws. Totally understand that. But based on those laws, I am going to issue you a citation for not having.
I'm going to take the money out of your wallet for no reason.
A license.
Okay.
Okay. For not having insurance, and a fixed ticket for not having the registration. Okay.
Okay.
So he's giving him 3 tickets. I won't interrupt. Listen.
But based on those laws, I am going to issue you a citation for not having a license.
Okay.
Okay. For not having insurance, and a fixed ticket for not having the registration. Okay.
Okay.
The registration, the insurance. Well, let me start with the registration. If you get the registration brought up to date, I understand you don't want to, but if you do that, it can be signed off.
Okay.
Insurance cannot be signed off by officers, but if you get insurance, sometimes the judges will sign those off as correctable.
Okay.
And actually, as a matter of fact, no driver's license is a correctable violation as well. That can be corrected through the courts as well.
Okay.
I understand you don't want to do that. I totally understand that. But those are the laws, and those are what's required based on the municipality that we live in. Okay.
Hey, what was your first name?
Matt.
Matt, I'm Steven. Man,
Steven.
I genuinely feel like you heard me tonight, and I appreciate that.
I disagree with how you got to where I disagree with where you got to, but I understand how you got there.
You've seen how crazy the world's been over the last 3 years.
It is.
Yeah.
But we live in a republic, which means that.
No, it's not. You've seen how crazy it's been the last 3 years. It's been crazy since they created the term law enforcement, where they're enforcing arbitrary laws on us instead of protecting our rights and upholding liberty.
That whether or not you vote or not, right? We don't get to vote directly on the laws. We elect people to vote or to pass those laws. I don't always agree with all those laws.
Sure.
But I'm charged with upholding those laws, right?
I get you.
I'm not going to give an opinion on whether or not I believe with these laws, but these are my job.
Sure.
To enforce those laws and to make sure people don't speed, make sure they don't steal cars, right? To make sure they don't violate your rights. I'm
all for having a system where we seek justice and make remedy for a victim, and sure. I'm all for that.
Remember, he's only pulled over because he hasn't given money to the state so that his car can be on the road, and he got a ticket for that. And then they want more money to register the car.
I love that.
I am gonna issue a citation for this today. I'm gonna ask that you sign in this red box by
sure.
saying you're not admitting any guilt. You're just promising to take care of this matter with the court. Okay.
Sure. I'm going to put my key back in.
I will not reach into your vehicle, but would you mind rolling down this window just a little bit?
I'm just putting my key back in so I can do that a little bit.
So
thank you.
In that red box, kind of by where your thumb is.
Sure.
It's not an admission of guilt. You're just promising to take care of this matter with the court. Just be advised that if you don't seek some sort of resolution with them, whether that's just, hey, I'm guilty, I'm going to pay the fine, I don't want to correct any of these, but I'm just going to pay it, or you get all this stuff taken care of, whatever you do, just make sure you do so. You contact the court and you set something up, because if you don't, they will issue a bench warrant.
Sure.
So, and then they will likely suspend your driver's license.
Well, I don't have one to suspend.
On that note, okay.
Sure.
not having a driver's license, your vehicle could be impounded
I know,
for up to 30 days. I'm not going to do that today because you have been so respectful.
I really appreciate that. I really do.
I'm going to advise you that you aren't allowed to drive. I'm not. You're an adult. I'm not going to babysit you. Okay?
Thank you.
But if I go down the road and I happen to see you later and I stop you, I've told you that you're not supposed to drive, and then I'm kind of left with little choice but to impound your vehicle.
Sure.
So
I get it,
if there's
man.
somebody that you know that can come pick up the car, that's totally cool.
I'm so sorry. Listen to this one more time and then.
Adult, I'm not going to babysit you. Okay?
Thank you.
But if I go down the road and I happen to see you later and
Then if I go down the road and I happen to see you later, then you were driving your car home. And you were driving your car home. So let's see. Does he have another choice if he knows you're just driving your car home?
stop you, I've told you that you're not supposed to drive, and then I'm kind of left with little choice but to impound your vehicle.
Sure.
But to impound your vehicle, what if you just knew I was just going to drive my car home? How about that?
So
I get it,
if there's
man.
somebody that you know that can come pick up the car, that's totally cool, that has a license. You want to park it here and just... Basically, what I'm telling you, you're not allowed to drive out on the road without a license.
Are you letting me go home tonight with
Not
my
with you
citation?
not with you driving. You can't. I'm giving you a lawful order not to drive the vehicle if you don't have a driver's license.
I understand.
Okay?
Okay.
So this is your copy of the citation. The phone number for the court is right here. On the back is a set of instructions. It talks about correctable violations down here and how to correct them. There's also a website address up here at the top that you can visit. Either way, it'll give you the phone number or the website. Will get
Sure.
you to the location where they will get you your information to resolve this matter with the court.
So
if you have any questions of me before I leave?
what you're saying right now is I need to have somebody come pick me up. If you see this car on the road tonight going home, you're going
So
to
yeah, a couple
arrest
things.
me.
If somebody else, no, I'm not going to arrest you. I mean, I could because I gave you a lawful order that you disregarded.
Sure.
But what I'm saying is that if somebody else stops you, they don't know that I told you that I gave you a lawful order. But they could run your license and see that you don't have a driver's license and just elect to impound your vehicle right there and then.
I know.
What I'm
I
saying
know
is
that's a risk I
that
take.
I work in this area and it's 3:11 a.m.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cars on the road. If I see your car driving and you're in the driver's seat, I have personal knowledge that you don't have a license. I'm going to stop you and I'm going to impound the car because I gave you a lawful order not to drive.
Matt, will you grant me the permission to make it home tonight? I'll make it home tonight, and we can take care of this.
You basically have told me that through the way you've explained your worldview is that you're not going to get a driver's license. It's not like you're like,
But
oh shoot, man, I completely forgot that it expired.
Sure. I get that. I
Right?
get that.
You've surrendered your driver's license. You
Yeah.
made the personal
Form DL
decision
142.
to give up your right to drive.
But that doesn't make me unsafe. You didn't pull me over for suspicion of dangerous driving.
No, I
It's
understand that.
if it
but
was
the
noon,
law is
it
the
would
law,
be so
right?
much
And
easier.
I know you don't agree with that, and we disagree on that idea and that principle, but it's a combination of the fact that you don't have insurance, you don't have
I
registration.
drive very
You don't.
carefully.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
You're using the roads and you're not paying for them.
I serve my community a lot.
Okay.
I really do.
But
I really
California
do.
pays for the roads off the motor vehicle fund, which is paid through out of the registration for the vehicle.
Which you're threatening if I don't pay, you're going to
That's
steal
right.
my car from
No.
me.
That's right.
I would impound the vehicle if you don't have a driver's license, and that's what the vehicle code says.
All of that is at its root. You're coercing me through the threat of force that I've got to pay. Man, I don't want to get caught up in those arguments tonight. I would really like to make it. If it was noon, it would be so much easier to call them.
I understand.
But it's not
that.
noon. It's 3 in the
What I'm telling
morning.
you is that I've given you a lawful order, and I stand by that lawful order that you're not to drive a vehicle without a driver's license. If you do choose to drive, you run the risk of having your vehicle impounded. Okay. I think I've been more than fair and not just impounding your vehicle off the start
And
after you told me
I really
the things that you
appreciate
told
that.
me, right? I mean, honestly, I probably should, based on what you've told me, because
I don't think
I
you
know
should.
that you're not going to get a driver's license. I have reason to believe that you're probably not going to correct the registration or the insurance because you don't believe that you have to or you need to. Okay. But I'm telling you what the
So then essentially he's saying, I am imposing my will onto you. I'm your daddy. You don't buy my ideology. My ideology is, and I guess we all do it, right? We all have driver's licenses and insurances and registration, because if we don't, we have to deal with this a-holio.
California Vehicle Code says.
Yeah, I know.
And whether or not you agree with it, you, by getting behind the wheel of a vehicle, you agree to abide by those laws. Whether or not you're going to,
Sure.
That's what you agree to do. When you get behind the wheel of a vehicle and you get on the road that's regulated by law, if you're on your own property and you're driving on your own property, aside from drinking and driving, you can do whatever you want, right? As long as it's not endangering somebody else.
I get you.
But we're on public roadway, which is maintained by public funds, which are paid for by the Motor Vehicle Fund, which is paid for by paying our registration. Right?
No. I mean, did you just hear this? Listen, just for the love of all that is decent, just listen for a moment. Listen carefully.
Road, that's you agree to abide by it says.
Yeah.
Registration.
You got.
It probably should, based on what you've told me, because
I don't think
I know that you're not going to get a driver's license.
Okay.
I have reason to believe that you're probably not going to correct the registration or the insurance.
Okay, or what? He's gonna have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands.
Because you don't believe that you have to or you need to.
Right. He doesn't believe he has to or needs to. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to participate in it. And okay. Yeah. Okay. Everybody else has to do it. You got to do it too. Okay. Okay.
But I'm telling you what the California Vehicle Code says.
Yeah, I know.
And whether or not you agree with it, you, by getting behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Now this is where he starts to say, you, by getting behind the wheel of the car. Listen to this. This is the solid line of just bullshkavaisky.
Vehicle, you agree to abide by those laws.
If you get behind the wheel of the car, you agree to obey those laws. What if you're at a red light at 4:00 in the morning and nobody's around? Do you go through it?
Whether or not you're going to.
Sure.
That's what you agree to do.
No. He did not agree to do that just by getting behind the wheel of the car. That's your assumption. That's your stuck in the box thinking.
You get behind the wheel of a vehicle and you get on the road that's regulated by law. If you're on your own property and you're driving on your own property, aside from drinking and driving, you can do whatever you want. Right? As long as it's not endangering somebody else.
I get you.
But we're on public roadway, which is maintained by public funds.
By public funds. But it's not. The funds are the roads are dog crap everywhere, every city, every state.
They're paid for by the Motor Vehicle Fund, which is paid for by paying our registration.
Oh, so you're telling me that he's the guy screwing up the roads because he's not paying his registration fee? That's what I was trying to get to. This blithering pile of pig poo.
Right? That car
the
right
DMV
there,
has never been audited, so I don't know where that money goes.
There you go, homie.
They don't audit the DMV. They never have. It comes up every year, but they always say, no, we're not going to audit the DMV. So I really don't know where that money goes.
Okay, well, they're not printing the money and just making it up.
No, they're just taking it from all of us.
So what?
They're just taking it from all of us.
Yeah, when you pay your registration.
Under the threat of force.
Well, ultimately, yeah, that's how laws are enforced.
Yeah,
right?
well, at its core.
Murder is enforced by threat of force by law enforcement to prevent you from murdering somebody else.
But murder creates
what did this dumb pig just say?
Under the threat of force.
He tries to now drag murder into this. That's the tactic. Drag it to deep. You know, well, what are you going to do if the guy with the gun comes at you? Who are you going to call? No one. I'm going to grab my gun. But they always go to murder and death. Here it is where the cop just bumbles it.
Well, ultimately, yeah, that's how laws are enforced.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be enforced upon.
Well, at its core,
murder is enforced by
murder isn't forced by
threat of force by law enforcement to prevent you from murdering somebody else.
But murder creates an injured party. Me driving down the road, not paying the DMV doesn't create an injured party. I'm actually the injured party in this situation.
There's like 40 to 50,000 people that die every year at the hands of vehicles, right?
It's his fault the roads are bad because he's in registration. Now 40 or 50,000 people a year die. It's because of people who don't have registration.
And that has nothing to do with licensing or registration.
Well,
Registration
the licensing
doesn't
is how
stop
we
it.
ensure that people comply with what the rules of the road are. You have to pass a test, and whether or not that test is strict enough, it is a basic standard that says that you are safe to drive a vehicle.
Oh, that's so ridiculously stupid that the driver's license test makes it so you can drive a car.
I've been tested since I was 16. Nobody's checked on me since I was
'Cause you
16.
don't
And
have a
I
license.
was an idiot when I
Because
was
you don't have a
16.
license.
Well, not an.
Because you haven't gone and taken your license test.
No, I did. I had a license
So-
up until 2019, December 2019. That's when I
but
returned it.
In 4 years, you haven't had a license, so you haven't
Correct.
been rechecked.
Well, and I hadn't been rechecked since 95 through 2019. I was never rechecked. I just paid my fees and renewed my license every however many years it took.
So if you want them to change the rules on how licenses are issued, vote and vote for somebody who says that they'll do what you want them to do.
But that never
That's how
happened.
representative government works.
That's how it's supposed to work, but it never works that way. No matter who's in office,
So then run for
things
office.
can. I can't morally accept.
I can, and I will, and I am.
Money that is ill-gotten
So
gains.
don't take that money.
How can I run for office and not take any money? What am I going to do to feed myself?
You have to get individual donors to help you.
Grassroots campaign. I'm giving you.
No, I'm saying if I
options.
had a job, if
we're
I got
well beyond the
elected.
stop right now. I'm giving you options on how to work past the issues that you have with government. I'm telling you, you live in a country that is governed. All countries have governments.
Social contracts, and he's correct about that. All countries have social contracts.
And I think just
And
because
if you don't
everybody's
agree
kind of
with the way
screwy.
that this country is run, you can find a different location that doesn't have these rules, so that way you can live your life the way that you see fit. But until you choose
That's
to do
the
that, you live
problem.
in this country, you live in this state, which has these laws that you have to obey by. What I'm telling you is that based on those laws, I'm giving you a lawful order not to drive, and if you drive, your vehicle will be subject to being impounded.
All right, man.
So,
Matt, I appreciate
choose to
how
do with that
kind
what
you've
you
been up
it's
to
a
this
free
point.
country. You have free will, but with those decisions come consequences.
I homeschool my daughter.
I homeschool my daughter too.
If it wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning, it would be so much easier to get a ride. I would just
understand
really
that.
appreciate if I could just.
I cannot do that.
If you see me tomorrow, get me.
I can't. You can't make a trade. This isn't a bartering system.
I'm not asking for a trade. I'm just asking for a little bit of leniency because I'm not a bad guy.
I did give you leniency. I did
You
give
have.
your vehicle.
You have. I just want to.
I did give you leniency. I didn't tow your vehicle. What about those 3 thick ass tickets though? That if he doesn't comply to those, he could get a warrant for his arrest and go to jail. What about those?
Be able to make it home without my vehicle impounded also. But
And I know, and I understand that you want to make it home. I stopped you for a simple fix-a-ticket infraction for the expired registration, and lo and behold, I discover what I discover. I didn't stop you because I knew that this is what the result of this was going to be.
sure, I get that.
I
get
stopped
that.
you to find out what the issue was and to find out what the compliance was with the registration. And lo and behold, you don't have insurance and you don't have a driver's license.
Right.
I can't change that. Only you can. Right? I didn't put myself in this position. You put yourself in this position, and now I'm forced to act.
In fairness, you put me in this position.
Look,
If you
My
didn't
actions
have
are
that
completely
gun,
reactive.
I wouldn't even.
No position, and now I'm forced to act.
In fairness, you put me in this position.
No.
Well, look, if you didn't have that gun, I wouldn't even be listening to you. I'd be on my way. But it's the overall threat of force that if I don't listen to you,
Nothing you've done today would cause me to even touch my gun.
no. The point is, if I were to
understand your
drive this
point,
car, you're gonna. If
but-
I were to resist you impounding my car, if I were to try to drive home, then that would encourage
You would
you
go
to
to jail.
use your gun. Yeah,
No, I wouldn't use my gun to do that.
but I would just
That- it
naturally
would rise
resist
that
being
level.
kidnapped.
That kind of resistance wouldn't rise to the threat of deadly force.
And that's fair because I'm not. I can't ever win on the side of the road with a police officer. Just,
I'm sorry, one more time.
I said I could never win on the side of the road with the police officer in a forceful
It's not-
situation. It would never
There's
work out for
nothing
me.
to win. You're in violation of the law. Whether or not you agree with that, That's the law in the book in the municipality that you live in.
You know, the Declaration of Independence, the very first rule for government is that government derives its powers from the consent of the governed. So I've withdrawn my consent
by voting for people who pass laws.
I don't consent.
It doesn't matter if you consent.
I hear
Other
ya.
people, you lost that election.
What?
I
By
consent.
voting for people who
Does the cop say you lost that election? What the flock is he talking about?
pass laws.
I don't consent.
It doesn't matter if you consent.
I hear
Other
ya.
people, you lost that election by not voting, and for not voting for people who will pass laws that you agree with. You've lost that argument.
But it never happens.
None of them will. None of them have rose from peon to governor. None of them have done that. They all were privileged, had a silver spoon up their ass. They all went to the best colleges, had the best connections to be governor of a state, to be able to change things from the top down. Each one of those persons is an elitist.
People that win elections never do what the people want.
What's that?
The people who win elections never actually do what the populace
And
wants.
that's a separate issue.
Well, this
If
is why I don't
if
vote,
you don't
man.
vote,
My vote's wasted. I don't want to waste my time.
it's not a wasted vote. Because if you and everybody else like you thinks that way and they never vote, well, guess what? You're never gonna. Because if you and everybody else like you think
If you and everybody else like you,
that way and they never vote, well, guess what? You're never gonna affect the change that you want to see happen.
I agree with that. You should stay registered to vote. I need you to vote for me when I run for governor. I vote. I've been voting third party since 2009, but I still vote.
I wholeheartedly disagree with you. I think not
And
voting
we
is a
can
bigger
disagree.
voice
This
than
isn't a
voting.
place to have a political debate. I'm
I
telling
get
you,
you. I get you.
I'm walking you through with how I got here to where I am. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
not just doing it because I'm badge hungry or badge heavy or power heavy. People voted. We got laws. One of those laws enacted the California Highway Patrol, and as part of our agreement and consent with the people of California, it's to.
I didn't consent, Matt.
You don't have to consent. You get behind the wheel of a vehicle, and by doing so, you consented.
No,
So
no,
again,
no,
I'm
no,
for
no,
it.
no. The cop, I don't agree with this guy, the model anarchist here. I think you should vote, but you don't agree to this or that because you get behind the wheel of a car. That is so false. That's so ridiculous.
So
So
I
I'm telling
really
you,
appreciate how you've been tonight. I really, really do. I've had less than
and I'm sorry
good
about that. That shouldn't
interactions.
happen. Okay.
I agree because I'm
you
not a bad
also
guy.
should be in compliance with the law.
I don't agree with that,
And
but
you
I
don't have to
understand
agree,
how
but
you
that's
come
the
from
law.
that point. I get it. I
Right?
get it.
So I don't agree with carpool, but I have to stay out of the carpool lane. I know that's a very small example of that, but
You don't have to stay out of the carpool lane.
that's the law. I don't agree with it, but I have to follow it.
Well,
Because if I don't, I'm going to get a ticket, and if I don't pay that ticket, I'm going to get fines, and then I'm going to go to jail for a warrant.
technically, the signs say two or more persons, and a person with the legal definitions, a corporation is included in that. So if you have a trust, you can drive in the carpool lane. Corporations
Not-
qualify as people.
that's-
I get you. I get you. I'm just splitting hairs on
All right.
legalese.
So again, I've given you a legal order not to drive. Again,
included in that. So
I love how his eyes kind of bug out when he just is just saying the most obvious things, but the cop doesn't get what he's saying.
if you have a trust, you can drive in the carpool lane. Corporations
not-
qualify as people. I get you.
That's the 2010 case of Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission. And Citizens United mean a bunch of billionaires who push through that corporations are people and they can put as much money as they want into political campaigns and elections. The corporation's a person too.
I get you. I'm just splitting hairs on
all right. So
legalese.
again,
His eyes bug out.
I've given you a legal order not to drive. How you interpret that, what to do with that is up to you. I'm just telling you that you take an extreme risk by driving tonight. Okay?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I hope I've answered any of your questions. I'm sorry that this had to be the final conclusion to this.
It didn't
meeting.
have to be, Matt. It didn't have to
It
be.
did.
You could let me make it home tonight
You
without
could have
going.
got
You
a
could just
driver's
go.
license and your registration and insurance. But
You could just stop talking to him, wait for the cop to drive away, and drive your happy ass home.
But
I'm
morally,
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
do
take
it,
any more of
man.
your time, Steven. Thank you for being so cordial to me because I've had interactions that didn't go like this.
Sure.
And I
I get
appreciate at least your respect and candor with me. So I'm gonna be
See,
on
the cops, they just want to be recognized that they're the authority and that you respect them.
the way. Like I said, you have a legal, lawful order not to drive. If you drive, you run the risk of having your vehicle in house. Okay.
Hey, at what point do you go east?
What point do I go east? Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
I know.
I mean, come on, Copper. Come on, buddy.
I know.
All right, Steven. Good luck to you. Be safe tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
I mean, I like him. Do you guys like him? I like him. I will not be showing up to court. I'm sending the ticket back with a note that says, I, a man, only signed this promise to appear under duress. I was detained by another man with a gun who implied that if I didn't sign, he would have kidnapped me and stolen my car, which is not registered to the state of California. The promise to appear is not a binding agreement. Color of law has no authority over a man. Ooh. As the only one doing this, I wasn't arrested and my car wasn't impounded. Imagine if there were millions of us without license plates, all refusing to pay the DMV, all refusing to go to traffic court. On November 5th, 2024, the next presidential election, vote for liberty by indefinitely removing your license plate. They do not hold themselves accountable to you, so you are under no obligation to continue to be beholden to them, regardless if there are idiots or evil. The species of man can no longer afford to submit ourselves to the direction of unaccountable people. And I do not have him in the waiting room. But what I do have is I have 1,000 of these cards in stock. And I'm so happy that I'm so happy with my new shipping system. Now I can just look on my phone and see who's been shipped to and who has not been shipped to. This is the best. I mean, it could be better, but I've got like 1,000 of my Fifth Amendment cop cards in. So I lowered them down to $10. Go to my website and get a Fifth Amendment cop card and put this in someone's stocking for Christmas. I mean, I got 1,000 of them. I mail them right now. You'll get it before Christmas for sure. Driver and non-driver cards. I saved the best video for last because this is hilarious. I don't know if this will be the last video, but this is hilarious. You want to laugh? This is pretty funny. Okay. This is pretty funny. This is pretty hilarious. You're going to laugh. This is super funny.
You're really reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You're really reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am.
You're reporting.
I'm out here on the streets and I'm trying to get away.
This is quite possibly the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. You are reporting that someone stole the drugs that you were trying to sell them.
Sir, I'm broke. I'm just trying to make a little bit
At what
money.
point does this make any sense? At what point?
It doesn't make
At
any
what
sense.
point do you think telling the cops that someone stole...
I'm being honest. He's not being honest. Where's what he...
Are there drugs in this car?
No, there isn't.
There no drugs in my car.
There
Shakiri.
There isn't.
Shakiri.
So let me ask you a question. What would he be solving if he caught chemicals? What would be solved by that? What would be fixed by him catching the chemicals?
469. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
469.
Oh, Lord.
Where are you at?
Oh my God!
Going back towards that scene.
Oh, Jesus.
I need you to come over here. Stay right there, ladies. Sorry, sir. Let me move my car for you. I'm just going to move my car so we can get out. It's quite possibly the dumbest fucking night of my entire life. I've never seen dumber Just fucking turn the lights off. Christ. I don't need your lights blinding me.
Now he knows how we feel, right? That's how we feel.
Your lights are really unnecessary right in my face right now.
Right, right. I mean, just for a moment, recognize that this jackboot thug pig said exactly what we all feel.
Really unnecessary right in my face right now.
Yeah, unnecessary in my face right now, piggy. Let's take a guess. Do they go to jail or not? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they go to jail. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they don't go to jail. Put a 3 in the chat if you think only one of the two goes to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you think they go to jail. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they don't go to jail. Put a 3 in the chat if you think only one of those two chicks goes to jail. I think one's trans. Pretty sure. But also, a lot of you guys think only one goes to jail. Alan Hubbs thinks neither one goes to jail. Chad Jones thinks they both go to jail. Wyatt thinks 1. James thinks 1. Boom, boom.
Where did you go, 469? Oh. Here's the deal. I'm so fucking done right now. Tear this fucking car apart. Would you want to know what they reported?
What?
He didn't rob them of money. They wanted to report to me that the drugs that she was trying to sell him is what he stole.
I'm being honest.
Rip the fucking car apart.
What a douchebag. What a king douche. What a douche. Rip the car apart?
$424 to 420.
Yeah, go ahead.
Quite possibly the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Heidi reported that they got robbed again by the guy in the red Cadillac. Come to find out, they want to report that they got robbed for the drugs they were trying to sell him.
He just can't get over it that they're just low-level petty chemical grifters, and that's all they're doing, and it's pretty normal. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of them, and to get over himself and that's what they're doing, and this guy ripped him off. But he can't get over the fact that she would tell him that I'm a chemical dealer and this guy stole my chemicals from me. She was being honest with him.
Okay, where's the red Cadillac?
It's right here. It's clean. The guy didn't have anything but his paycheck's worth of cash on him.
Oh, but his paycheck's worth of cash on him? So what's his paycheck worth? Couple $1,000? And then the car's clean, but you didn't rip that car apart, did you? He didn't rip that car. He didn't say, rip this car apart right now. Didn't do that, did he? And the trans woman's still laughing.
Hey, arrest Heidi for false report.
Yeah, we're going to rip through the whole car.
There's nothing in there. I don't have anything.
But now they're going to rip through that whole car. But the red Cadillac, he only had a paycheck worth of money on him. Just a paycheck worth. What paycheck? Is that the monthly paycheck I get from YouTube for AdSense? How much is it?
You don't have anything at all?
We don't
Come over
have
here. Let me just
anything.
check your pockets
I
real
don't
quick.
have
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. What is he solving even if he found something? What's he solving? What's being solved? How is he making the world a better place? How is life improving in America?
Let me see.
I'm done. Oh, y'all arrested her?
Come here.
Hey, take the cigarette. Here.
Come here.
Cigarette.
Come here. Okay. Do you have anything on you?
I don't have anything on me.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
I don't.
That could poke me, stick me, or stab me? Any drugs?
See, this douchebag has a film crew following him.
No, sir.
No?
No.
You know I don't trust you anymore, right?
You know I don't trust you anymore, right? Did you ever trust her, dude? What a douche.
You know that the trust we had is
the trust we had? What trust did you think she's going to drop her kids off for you to watch them?
Down the fucking street. You know I don't trust you anymore, right?
Oh, no, Piggy. Oh, man, my life's ruined.
You know that the trust we had is down the fucking street.
Oh, it is? Now we're not friends no more?
Right?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Money.
Oh, you've been out here fucking hustling, huh?
Wait a minute. The other guy had a paycheck worth of money, and she's got a little bit of money.
Oh,
I'm
look
broke.
at
I don't have a
you.
job. I gotta make it some way.
Look at you. Ill-gotten gains. Okay, come here.
He's just taking her money.
Slide.
What I say their goal is, and what's she being arrested for? There was no chemicals.
Up in there.
Shit.
Look at that. Look at that, where she's supposed to sit. What a horrible system we've allowed them to create, this dungeon system around us.
I have no space.
Great, just crawl your ass up in there.
Wow, and listen to how this piece of shit pig talks to her.
How'd he turn your dumb ass around too?
Oh my God, I cannot believe this.
Come here.
Oh Lord.
Come here.
Wait, what's she getting arrested for? For accessory to a false police report?
Walk over here.
Oh my.
You initially reported the crime,
Yes,
which was a
I
lie.
did, because I thought she really
said,
got robbed.
Yeah, you said she got robbed of money.
Yes.
Yeah, you lied to me again, huh?
Oh
You've been
my
fucking with me all night.
God.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
You've been effing with me all night?
Yes.
Yeah, you lied to me again, huh?
Oh
You've been
my
fucking with me all night.
God.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
No.
Boy, this guy's got some thin skin, doesn't he? I mean, what a douchebag. You think this person... because she was laughing at him earlier.
King November George,
Oh my
040, King November George, 040.
Do you have anything else in your pockets?
No, I don't.
Okay, come here.
You know, I don't think that woman is trans. I think she's a biological woman. I think she's done so many drugs, she looks all effed up.
Oh Lord.
Climb your dumb ass up in there too. Great.
Oh my.
Slide in. Slide. Keep sliding.
They found something in your car?
Here.
Oh my God.
Your followers can watch you
What the hell? She's high.
from
There's
there.
nothing in the car. Why are you arresting us?
Maybe she's not high.
False report is.
Oh.
Do you want me to report? Do you want me to? Do you want to be arrested for drug sales or false reporting?
No.
Well, did she get her money back then? Because you took her money. You said ill-gotten gains, but you pocketed her cash.
Oh my God.
Dispatch, show me with 2 in custody. I'm going to have 469 send over the details in a minute after he's gone through their car. It's going to be 2 for false reporting.
Yeah, that was the video that I got last night. I saw it, so I clipped it, pulled it out, whooped her out. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? I guess we're on Facebook as well, right? Facebook, what's going on out there? Listen, you guys, I got all these Fifth Amendment cop cards in, so I dropped them down to $10. $10 for the Fifth Amendment cop card. I've got thousands of them in. Like, if you hate cops and you don't want to talk to cops, you have a Fifth Amendment cop card in your wallet. you have a Fifth Amendment cop card in your wallet. Straight up. I carry it. I mean, I think next time I deal with the pigs, I'll do an encounter with them, and I will. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to go to my. I'll show you guys a video I saw. Enjoy that. South Carolina deputy fired and charged for punching suspect. Oh, yeah, I just saw this video. He punches him like 10 times. It's on camera. You're not ready for this, to be honest. So let me give you guys a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Nice, truth of God. I'm happy to hear it. So right on. Glad you're a new member. Yeah, you guys get your Fifth Amendment cop card. Get it in your wallet. Carry it with you everywhere. You only rock this sucker when you have to deal with a pig. You pull that bad chicken out. Nice. Happy to hear it, low grade. Happy to hear it, dude. Happy to hear it. Hopefully it's in your wallet right this second then. It should be. Low grade citizen. So in the video, you're going to see this cop is going to punch this guy in the face. I'm wondering if I should even show it, because I don't know if I've done anything to be demonetized on this particular video. This might do that. Welcome to another demonetized stream. Well, so be it.
Hey, you done, son? Get out, get the fuck down. Get out. Get the fuck down, dude. You think I'm fucking... Quit reaching in your fucking waistband, dude.
He has him by the back of the collar, and first one's an open hand doing something. There's the first punch to the face. There's the second punch. He's got his thumb out. Doesn't even know how to punch. His thumb's got to be locked down tight. There's the third punch to the face. There's the third punch to the face. There's the fourth punch, goes to the ear. Still got that thumb out there. There's the fifth right there, as quick as he could do it. There's the sixth punch to the face. There's the sixth one.
Reaching in your waistband. You think I'm messing with
He wasn't reaching in his waistband. He's asleep. He's sleeping.
you? You got a gun? You got a gun? You don't know? No. I got him. I'm back here.
Look at this guy's ink. He really sees himself as something, doesn't he? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm down for some ink sometimes, but yeah. So why did he punch the guy's face in? Just trying to figure that out.
I got you. It's your boy. You'll see. It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Get up.
Like,
because you're reaching in your fucking waistband, that's why.
Hey, I put in my fucking
I
pants.
don't give a shit what you reaching for, dude.
I don't give a shit what the guy's dazed and confused. Just got drilled in the face a half dozen times.
Negative, just one person. I think you slick. Enjoy that little nap.
Did you enjoy that little nap?
former Deputy James Henry Carter III made a virtual appearance, which is very common for this type of first appearance in bond court. His family and the victim were in the courtroom in person today, though. Carter's lawyer says with a bond of just over $21,000, he will be able to pay it and come home. Carter is charged with simple assault after a SLED investigation says he hit Rashard Duncan in the head while arresting him, among other things. The SLED report also charged Carter with misconduct in office for his actions as a Charleston County deputy. He has since been fired. Lawyers for the victims say they are happy with the bond number. Simple assault is set at $1,000, and the judge chose $20,000 for the misconduct in office charge.
But we are pleased that they gave him a surety bond, which allows, which basically requires him to pay some money in order to secure his release. So he doesn't get a PR bond where he can just get out for free, but he's going to have to put some skin in the game. And so we're pleased at that outcome.
And the officer, look, he did what he had to do to get home to his family that night safely.
Oh, there it is. He did what he had to do to get home safely to his family. What a load of crock. Anything can happen to you in the name of officer safety, the very first pillar of Terry that supersedes all of our rights. As long as the cop gets to go home safe, no matter what happens to you is perfectly justified.
It's unfortunate where we are. We disagree with with SLED's attestation of the facts.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not always sure. I mean, so what's the time frame of this one? This is at 2:46. So, what do you disagree with? Do you disagree with? Let's see. There it is. I don't agree. I don't disagree with SLED's assessment. I think SLED's assessment's pretty spot on, to be honest with you. Whatever that assessment may be. Well,
SLED's attestation of the facts.
We may need to see that whatever SLED's saying.
We are looking forward to evaluating and continuing to investigate the case.
Carter's first hearing for each of these charges, the misconduct in office and the third-degree simple assault, will take place in January and February of next year, respectively. In Charleston County, Melissa Rademacher, Live 5 News.
The Charleston County Sheriff's Office released a short statement on the arrest saying, quote, "The Charleston County Sheriff's Office system of checks and balances worked. We will."
He must have been on the shit list of somebody within the gang, or they would have protected him. He got a little bit too big for his britches within the gang, apparently. Someone who was higher ranked than him saw him as a threat, and so they got rid of him.
Will continue to cooperate with SLED and their investigation.
The Office of Professional Standards immediately notified command staff about the contents of a body-worn camera from James Henry Carter, who was a deputy sheriff. In less than 24 hours of that notification to command staff, Carter was terminated as a deputy at our agency for egregious policy violations. Simultaneously, we began an internal investigation to determine if any other violations of policy occurred or if any other agency personnel were involved. That investigation concluded Sunday, December 3rd, and based on that investigation, it was confirmed that Carter acted alone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta, Chevy. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I didn't see the super chats coming in. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Let me read a couple of these super chats. Say what's up. Chille, start a constitutional lover dating website. I'll send some shirtless country dude pics for the front homepage. Okay, bro. I was in Hollywood for 20 years. I did everything I could to stay out of porn. There was only that one video. Boy, wouldn't they love that. Chille, hook me up with your sister and come get the cops. Come get the cops in check around here. My sister, you wouldn't want my sister, bro. You wouldn't want that. You'd be disappointed, bro. Wouldn't want that. I wouldn't wish that upon any man, to be honest with you. And I love my sister. I saw that video already earlier today. So this one says 3 Alabama officers fired and 1 suspended after fatal shooting of man during vehicle repossession. So they repoed a vehicle and they killed a dude. And so they got fired and suspended. Let's see what happens.
Has been suspended.
After a lengthy review process, the city of Decatur is
where a decision a devastated family has been waiting for came. Decatur's mayor announcing tonight, effective immediately, the firing of 3 officers and a 4th suspended for the deadly shooting of Steve Perkins. WAFF 48's Matthew King has seen reaction firsthand in the River City. Tonight, he's live. Matthew, how do those involved feel about this?
Yeah, well, for those Decatur protesters who have been on these streets for a couple of months now, tonight feels like a major victory. But for the family of Steve Perkins, they feel like it's just another point in the line towards true justice. They say they will continue fighting for their loved one until they see complete change in their city's police department and charges for those police officers involved.
3 of the officers involved have been terminated. 1 officer who, based on the facts of the case, was found to be involved to a lesser degree, has been suspended.
After a lengthy review process, the city of Decatur is punishing the officers who shot and killed Steve Perkins the night of September 29th.
Oh my God. That is crazy. Listen to this.
Officers who shot and killed Steve Perkins the night of September 29th. Police Chief Todd Pinion found his officers
There's like 20 shots.
violated department policies leading to the punishment. Mayor Bowling could not name the officers. However, those details could be released if the officers appeal the decision.
Their names, charges, and additional details will become public as part of a potential personnel board appeals hearing.
Members of the Perkins family, represented by attorney Cannon Lambert, feel disappointed over the city's lack of communication throughout the entire process.
People are surrounding this family with love because they know and understand what took place and how this shouldn't have happened. But then at the same time, you have people that are in power that seem to be stepping back from the family at the very moment that they should be riding with them. They should be standing with them.
No. That's not how it works, dude. You know that. Come on. No, come on. I'm surprised that the Lion state-run media is even giving you a platform.
But they won't talk to him. They won't even talk to him.
It's halftime. Tonight we won the first half.
It shouldn't have took 2.5 months to make this decision. It should have happened immediately.
The family, along with Morgan County NAACP President Rodney Gordon, feel the officers were given unfair treatment over the community.
He took so long to protect those polices when he should have been protecting the Perkins. All right, he knew what it was from day one. Everybody knew. You saw the film like I saw it, so it should have already been done. But I'm glad that it happened.
With turmoil happening in his community over the shooting, Mayor Bowling promised a top-to-bottom review of the department to ensure it can't happen again.
We'll call on the city council to support this effort, which is
Arrest the killer cops and put them in prison.
key to both our police department's long-term effectiveness and our city's long road to healing.
Now, in that statement, Mayor Bowling mentioned that the officers can appeal this decision if they don't like it. They have the next 7 days to do so. Meanwhile, for the family, they say this is far from the end toward their fight for justice. They want to see charges ultimately brought to these police officers through the district attorney's office. Now, that can't come until the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency completes its criminal investigation, which is still ongoing. And since September 29th, when this shooting has happened, we haven't received any updates from them. Reporting live in Decatur, Matthew King, 48 on your side.
On top of that, Decatur Police Chief Todd Pinion issued a statement promising to implement change within his department. For details on those changes, go to our website right now at WAFF.com.
WAFF.com. You can go there if you want. Go to WAFF.com. Let's see what else we got here. Miami-Dade cop accused of burglary, armed kidnapping, and assault of ex-girlfriend granted bond. Hold on a second. Let me read this again. Miami-Dade cop accused of burglary, armed kidnapping, and sexually assaulting his ex-girlfriend is granted bond. Is that what that says? That's what that says, isn't it? That's what that says, right? That's. Oh, you guys didn't tell me I was having this funky hair day? I was looking like this. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Liberty Blair? I never got your address. I got you, Judy. Jody, I got you. Your ish is shipped. Shipped like a boom, like a laser beam. Shipped. What is going on? What's going on? Truth of God. Listen, I got these right now. You know, everybody should have these. Everybody should have the Fifth Amendment cop card. If there's anybody here who doesn't have the Fifth Amendment cop card, you have to have the Fifth Amendment cop card in your wallet. You have to have it. Everybody has to have the Fifth Amendment cop card. Buy two, get one free. They're $10. Buy two, get one free. Oh, so good to see you. April, what is going on? How are you? Chevy, what's going on? Chevy. Gloria, what's going on? How are you? Nice to see everybody. So good to see everybody. Shimp, pigs get special privileges. All you, shut your face. Good to see you. Truth of God, what's blurry, my friend? What is blurry? Let's go. Let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple more. What can I do? If there's anybody who's on Team DLZ that doesn't have a trifold in your wallet, you should have contacted me by now and said, "Hey, Chille, I need that Fifth Amendment cop card." Whether you give me $10 or not, you got to have the Fifth Amendment cop card in your wallet. I can't give millions of them out, but I'll keep giving them out to people. I give away a couple free every day, a couple free every day. I send them out every single day, a couple free ones. People contact me and I send out a couple. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, there's no point in having I can only carry one in my wallet at a time. So there's really no point in having this many sitting here. I might as well, I mean, hit me up. You know what I mean? If you're broke, you need something, you know what I'm saying? I'll send you one, Not everybody, a couple people a day. You know what I'm saying? Couple people a day. But yeah, it doesn't do me any good to have them sitting here. You gotta get this in your wallet. Has to be in your wallet. Gotta have it. It's $10. It's $10 and I ship it. Just get it. Get it in your wallet. All right.
Miami-Dade police officer is under arrest.
He's accused of armed kidnapping and sexual battery following a dispute with his ex-girlfriend. And he went before a judge today.
Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia is live outside the Miami-Dade police headquarters right now in Doral with the very latest on what happened and what led to that arrest. Annalise?
Christy, Janice, this officer facing some serious charges. He did go in front of a judge today. He didn't have an attorney present. So the judge did find probable cause, but she hasn't given him a bond just yet. So he has the chance to reach out to an attorney.
Miami-Dade police officer Miguel Lamelli on the other side of the law Thursday morning facing serious charges.
I'm sure his mom loves him, but he doesn't look like a very nice guy.
Armed sexual battery, kidnapping, and armed burglary.
Make a preliminary finding of probable cause.
The victim, his ex-girlfriend. Miami-Dade police tells us Lamelli got into some type of verbal dispute outside the victim's residence. It escalated, and he took her inside. That's where police
2 out of 5 cops beat their wives, and that sounds like this one does a little more than beating.
say he sexually assaulted her.
No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in
The 32-year-old is a field training officer with the South District of the Police Department.
He's the trainer. He's the cop trainer.
In court, the judge ordered him to stay away from the victim. The director of the Miami-Dade Police Department, Stephanie Daniels, released a statement that reads in part, "There's no place for betrayal of public trust of any kind in the Miami-Dade Police
Oh, come on. Is it
Department. The allegations of misconduct by one of my officers
Didn't we have the same thing yesterday? The allegations of misconduct by one of my officers.
is extremely troubling, and immediate action has been taken to hold the officer accountable." She goes on to say she will not allow this badge to be tarnished by anyone.
So they will return to bond court this afternoon. As I mentioned, the judge is giving him the chance to reach out to an attorney so he can have one present when she gives him a bond. Now, we don't have any more information on the victim here. Obviously, she's a victim of sexual assault, so we won't be releasing much information. When we find out what happens in the afternoon bond hearing, we'll let you know. We're live in Doral. Annalise Garcia, Local 10 News.
Okay, talk to
Gets out on bond. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, did we see this one yesterday? We seen this one, didn't we? We seen it. I tell you, we seen it. I swear. You know, I was raised with perfect grammar. My mom was a grammar Nazi, so I learned very well. However, because I was influenced by my surroundings, sometimes I'll say things like, "I seen it. You seen it? You seen it? Did you see it? I seen it. Did you see it? I seen it. I tell you what, I seen it. I seen it. I'm so sorry. There is one in World Videos that I want to. Crazy videos. You gotta see. There's a video you have to see. It's not that one, because there's a lot of stuff in here that's like political garbage. But this is yeah, okay. It was the same one. I'm not sure if you guys ever get into Reddit, but I really get into Reddit. I love Reddit. One of my favorite, was it Public Freakouts maybe? Public Freakout. Could have been a Public Freakout. You guys got to see this video. This video is just, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I'll tell you that. This copper. There it is. Okay, got it. Cool.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
He just whooped that pig. That's not the one I saw. No. Nope. Okay. I will stop. There was a video I saw on, was it actual Public Freakouts? Is that what it was on? I have a near photographic memory. I remember so much stuff. It's just sick. So I wish I didn't sometimes. But there was a video I saw on here of coppers. And this one. No, that's not the one. So this chick, I guess they don't put the torture cuffs on tight enough. Now, what's at the top? I guess there's an opening between the hood and the divider, because she goes right to the top and gets right over.
Yeah, about that. God dang! Hey! God. What the hell? No!
Nah. What's up, Playboys? What's up? What is up? What's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? You know what? I want to get I want to get crazy, I say. Kevin, what's going on? How you doing? April, how are you? How are you? How is everybody? How is good to see everybody. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Just take your finger and hit the like button. It's just this finger and you just reach down. You just go like button. You just go like that. Like button. Just hit the like button. And then put in the comment section OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. You know, I'm so glad that I get to share these ideas back and forth with you guys and talk with you guys out loud about things. You know, I am really sorry about Palm Beach Free Press, you know, and I hope I wasn't too hard on him, you know, not invoking his rights, but he's in jail because he didn't invoke his rights. Just, I want you guys to know that. And that's the most important. Who's been here since the beginning? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been here since the beginning of this live stream that started an hour and 42 minutes ago. You know, it's when you watch the Palm Beach Free Press and you watch him get arrested, you just say to yourself, man, you know, like he never invoked his rights. He never invoked his rights. He never did. I wish he had. Why didn't he invoke his rights? I just don't know why he didn't. I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out why he would not. Whatever happened to Dragon Net? You guys ever know what happened to Dragon Net? Oh, there she is. There she is. We got our subscribers back up. But wow, she's a little lacking on the subscribers. So let me share this with you guys who are watching this video right now. I'm going to share this in the live stream. Here's the link. I'm going to share what you're looking at right here. There's the live stream right there. That's the channel we're going to take a look at right now. And there's the link in the chat. Do me a favor, go over here and tell her that Chille sent you. Drop her some comments and be like, yo, DragonNet, what's up? I mean, she had some videos that used to go viral, but they don't want wow. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Cop tasers man on the highway and this is 4 months ago. When is her latest stuff? She posted 3 weeks ago.
Of Dick Street, Northeast, a 5 policy in December 2. On Sunday, November 5th, 2023, at approximately 5:05 p.m., officers of the Metropolitan Police Department 6th District responded to a call for service in the 3900 block of Dick Street, North Jules, force that they doing the day of PD.
Forgive me. I don't need the cops splaining lies. I don't need to hear their shit. They're lying. They're lying. So now they got to try to get this big woman's arms behind her back and. Oh, this is 12-year-old. This is the 12-year-old kid.
So what happened tonight?
They're cuffing up a 12-year-old kid.
Do anything? Why are you guys arresting me? I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. I did not do anything. Why are you arresting me? What? No. Oh my God. No. 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 Wait. Let go of the bag. Why did you do that? I didn't do anything. I need an officer. I need supervisor. I need supervisor. I need supervisor. Call your deputy. I need supervisor. No, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. No. I did not do anything. I did not do anything. I did not do anything. Look at me. Ma'am. I did not do anything. Sit up. I did not do anything. No. 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 What are you arresting me for? What are you arresting me for?
She's 12 years
What
old.
are you arresting me for? What are you arresting me for? No. No. No, I didn't do anything.
Hard to watch, huh?
I need sergeant right now. Rush sergeant right now. A sergeant. Call a sergeant here. I did not do
They
anything.
just bring in more cops to grab her. So morbid.
I did not do anything. I did not do anything. No. I did not do anything. I did not do anything. No. No.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
It's just horrible.
I did not do anything. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
Stop
what did I do?
What did you do? She said, what did I do? What did I do?
What did I do? What did I do? Where's the charge?
Simple assault, okay?
For what?
For swinging a pole at someone, all right?
For what?
I'm not talking to you.
What do you mean you're done talking to me? I did not do anything. Take the fucking cameras. He assaulted me.
All right. All righty. Take just 2 seconds here. Pull up. Pull up, everybody. Pull up for 1 second. Take a breath. That was intense. Just, these people are terrible people.
He assaulted me. He assaulted me. Oh my God. Shut the cameras. 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 Oh my God.
You notice how they're blurring out the pigs' faces now? Because the pigs are afraid that people will want to target them.
You guys are lying. Oh my God. You have to step off that one. I didn't do anything.
This incident is pending review by the United States Attorney.
You can keep your cops playing garbage nonsense. The Metropolitan Police Department's model use of force policy and training emphasizes de-escalation, proportionality, and reasonableness. Since 2016, all cops have to wear body cameras. What a load of poo. What an absolute load of poo. I mean, really, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. Who does not have a Fifth Amendment cop card in their wallet? I lowered the price down to 10 bones. It's $10 for the Fifth Amendment cop card now. So that way, if you guys need it for less, let me know. I'll give it for less. Just get one. You get two actually, but just get one. I'll take your PayPal offer, whatever it is. I'll take it so that you have it. So that you're like, you know what? I only had a few bucks, but I got it anyway. Sneezes are the absolute worst because you don't get to decide when they come, and they completely and utterly take you over. You don't get, and it might blow your brains clean out your nostrils. You better check for brains after you sneeze like that. That was hardcore. That was hardcore. Microsoft Teams, haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Playboy? Good to see you. New house lock and key. I'm glad you're back. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. Everybody. Shits and giggles. I got them down for $10. Can you afford $10? If you can afford $10, if not, then just shoot me an email and I'll just make a deal. I'll make a deal with you. I'll just do it so that you can get them. You know, that way everybody has them. That way you get them. $10 though. $10 on the website. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad for a card. I'm wondering if I can tape it, if I can put tape on this bad chicken. You know what I mean? Got them on the website for 10 bones. $10 reenies on the website for the Fifth Amendment cop card. It's just like a credit card. Steps 1 through 6, you just walk through it. See the numbers over there? You just walk through 1 through 6. If you don't have your trifold in your car, then you just use the Fifth Amendment cop card. As soon as you see the cop, if the driver, you start filming, you say, I invoke my First Amendment right. Number 2, cop approaches, states alleged infraction or questions you. While filming, you give all the legal required documents, say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Cop, the Fifth Amendment's unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. That's the blue. That's the law. That's the actual law. Cop asks you to exit the vehicle. While filming, you exit and lock the doors. Do not show the card right here, or state, I do not consent to searches or seizures. I do not consent to searches or seizures. And so he believes you're armed and dangerous. And then at number 4 on the back, a cop asks to search. While filming, you can give consent, then you can revoke it by stating, I revoke consent, stop searching my car. And that's the Fourth Amendment's upheld in the 1991 case of Florida versus Gemino. You have the right to revoke consent. That's the Supreme Court case, is Florida versus Gemino. The 2018 case is United States versus Williams. That would be in the blue. And that's from the Third Circuit, but it's the same case, the same case precedent. It comes from the Fourth Amendment. Cop says he smells Mary Jane. This case law only applies to states that they sell medicinal Mary Jane or recreational. While filming, show the card or state smell is not probable cause. 2021 Commonwealth versus Barr, smell is not probable cause. Then number 6, he says he's calling in a canine. While filming, you show the card or state extending the stop violates my rights. And that's the 2015 case of Rodriguez versus United States. Can't extend the stop without reasonable articulable suspicion. Can't explain it without reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. So otherwise they're effing with you, man. They were effing. Yeah, your trifold shipped. I'm so glad that we talked. Yeah, I just can't show you the picture live because I have a bunch of envelopes there, and your envelope is in those pictures, unisex. So I can't show all the envelopes, but I have all the envelopes laid out, and yours is right there. Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? It's yeah, where have you been, Microsoft Teams? Missed you, man. You've been gone for a while. What is going on? What is going on? Good to see you, Walter. Where you been, buddy? Good to see you. I got arrested for getting out of a drunk's car. That's funny. They'll arrest you for anything. They will arrest you for absolutely anything. Right on, Chevy. I saw Chevy. I saw Jeff Hates Pigs. I saw April. I saw Jim. What's going on, Jim? I print. You print them out all the time? Yeah. You know, if anybody needs a printed trifold from me, I probably sent 200 today to people who requested free trifolds. You know, the trifold, the one you print at home. I mean, you can buy it from my store for $9. I appreciate that. DeleteLaws.com. If you can afford the $9 and then you get this, you can print it out yourself. But if you can't, if you don't have the $9 and you're just, strapped for Christmas or whatever, I'll send you this trifold for free. You just have to print it out yourself. I can't mail it because the cost of the envelope, cost of the stamp, cost of the paper, and then I'm screwing myself over. But if you can get it printed out yourself, then I can email it to you, and then you can print it out yourself so you have a trifold in your car. I mean, these are $10, but I'll email it to you as well. You can print that out too. So there's, you can get the stuff if you need it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, is that right, Narsty? Narsty got his stuff set up, huh? Happy to hear that. Oh, you got everything? Super here. Just got your insurance and registration. So happy to hear that, Narsty. I teach you guys to keep your insurance, registration, everything above the visor so you can navigate with your camera and your hands in a touchdown position. And I think, Steve, you got the poster? Boom. Yeah, so Steve got the poster. I'll show you what Steve ordered. He ordered this poster and he got it. I'm super happy to hear that, Steve. Right there. That's the poster that I produced. Please make sure you do not use the store on YouTube. Use only my online store, DeleteLaws.com. But Steve got the poster and you got the 5A cop cards. But curious of the hoodies. Gosh dang it. They're supposed to be done today. To be honest with you, I have not called that guy. I will call him though. I can text him right now and see if those hoodies are done. Because I wanted them done now for Christmas time so people can have them. Awesome. Glasses are ready. Happy to hear that. I'm gonna have some different glasses for 2024. I'm gonna go different glasses. Steve, I'm super glad you got that poster, man. I'm stoked. Hey, Daniel, is there an estimated time the sweatshirts and t-shirts are going to be done? ? Thank you. Let's find out. Let's see when those sweatshirts or t-shirts are going to be done. They're supposed to be done today. Told me they started working on them on Tuesday, so they shouldn't take that long. But the sweatshirts and t-shirts, but this is the poster that Steve down here. What's up, Steve? What's up, Playboy? What's going on, Playboy? This is the poster that Steve got. This is the best conversation for your house ever. If you put this in your living room, your kitchen, your dining room, yeah. I mean, and by the way, I give away the digital version. You can then get printed out at Kinko's or FedEx for like $30 or something like that. But you can get the one that I print at the professional print shop, but they're pretty spendy. But you could also just get the PDF, print it yourself. But just having it and getting it printed out, even if you just get it from me and get it printed out, this will create a conversation in your house. Like there's so much information on there. You can't read it very well right here because, on your computer, by the way, on the PDF version of this, you get off my store for $20. You can zoom in and this has all the presidents on it, starting down here at George Washington, ending down there at Joe Biden. And then all the figureheads through history. And then the lynching graph right here. All these bars right here are the lynching graphs. Whites were lynched more in the end of the 1800s. And then the blacks took over getting lynched more by the very beginning of the 20th century. And then you go down here and the prison population. Let me take you off there, Steve. I'm so glad you got your stuff though, Steve. I can't stand if any shipping things go wrong. So this is the prison population where my thumb is down here. Can you see my thumb? Hello, thumb. So down here is the prison population. It goes all the way back to the beginning, Pennsylvania, very first prison. And then we go forward here. This is Prohibition. And then the prison industry just takes off like a rocket right here after Terry versus Ohio is passed in 1968 right there. You see the correlation. If you just, the lines are vertical for the time. So 1968's right here. And you just take a look and then the prison population takes off like a rocket. Well, why is that? Because of Terry versus Ohio is why. That's the reason why. And I have, Steve, I got a new print shop. So now I have 3 of these. See this poster right here? If you guys get the one that's laminated, I have 3 of these in stock right now. I have 3 of these laminated posters sitting right over there. I have 3 of them, 3 laminated posters in stock right now, just sitting here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want all this stuff out of here. I want, there's no point in having these things. What good do they do me? They do you better. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I got like 4,000 broccoli wad rubber bands. I'm balling with the bands, baby. All right, I'll get the flock out of here. It's Friday night. You guys go do something fun. It is Friday, isn't it? Because the wrestling tournament for the boys is Sunday, I think. Okay. Okay, everybody get your Fifth Amendment cop card. If you didn't get a Fifth Amendment cop card, hit me up. Shoot me an email and be like, yo, man, I didn't get that Fifth Amendment cop card. You know, just so you can get it. It's Christmas time. I'm gonna give 50 away. I'm gonna give 50 of my Fifth Amendment cop cards away. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. My email address is gonna just blow up. My email address will blow up. That I'm going to randomly gift them out. All right. I'll just randomly gift them out. Otherwise my email address is going to get slammed. I already get hundreds of them. All right. I got to get the flock out of here. Listen, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. This was kind of fun. I had a good time tonight. You know what I mean? It was fun just going over some stuff, sharing some time with you. Chevy! See you later, Gators.